Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is Rika Life. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventures in yarn and crochet. Today, as always, I have lots to share with you. So, a couple nights ago, my sister asked me for a black scarf. I then proceeded to spend time on my phone looking for black yarn to buy that would be nice for a scarf. And then I woke up in the morning and I went in my yarn closet and I found some black yarn. So this is the yarn I found. It's called Yarn Bee Fleece Light in black. And I had 4 balls of this. This is 110 yards. I think one of them was not full, but I got this on clearance for $149 at Hobby Lobby, down from $649. I think I bought this actually this year in 2024. So I sat down and I started making a scarf. And then I realized that one side was straight and one side was starting to increase. So I then frogged it. Of course, we all have to frog our projects. And then I decided to start afresh. I don't even know if that's a word. I decided to start over and I decided to hold 2 strands together at the same time. And that was a very good decision. So I knew it wasn't going to be as long as I wanted it to be, but hopefully it would at least be warm. So without further ado, I will share with you my black scarf that I made for my sister. So she lives in Canada, so it is definitely cold there for about 5-6 months. And this is what it looks like. So this yarn, if you've never seen it, is not like regular yarn. It actually has its own texture. So it's like bumpy, and the only yarn I can think of comparing it to is homespun yarn. It has that kind of look to it. I have never used homespun yarn, but that's the only comparison that I can make. I did hold 2 together and it just has this amazing texture and it's so squishy and it is a decent size. So I know it looks a little bit wide and it is. I feel like regular scarves might only go till about here, but I made it extra wide and I did that on purpose just so that I knew it would keep her warm. So I did try wearing it myself and I did get it on and it was like super warm. So if she decides to wear it like this, if she decides to like open it up and wear it, however which way, but I know that she's going to be warm. So this entire scarf is done in double crochets. I just chained and then I decided when it was wide enough. And then I started working double crochets and that's it. I made the scarf in one day. So that's the fastest crochet project that I finished lately. And I'm super duper happy with it. So this will be going to Canada. My parents are visiting me in January, so they will take this back with them. So I need them to have a little bit of space in their suitcase. So that is one project that I wanted to share with you. So let me put that here on the side. Okay. I have a project right in front of me. I have my springtime corner to corner mashup and I'll show you what it's looking like. So far, I'm running out of the peach yarn. So I'm thinking of substituting with Hirschner's Baby Sparkle yarn, which is also a color of peach, but is a different texture. So this is what I have so far. Hopefully I don't tangle it all up. So that's what I have so far. So I did the beginning, then I did the solid, then I did the cake, now I did the solid again, and I've already started decreasing. So I already have 3 rows of decreasing. I'm supposed to have 5 rows right now of this color, but I literally just have this much left. So my idea is to go as far as this takes me, and then go back to my cake. And then at the end, when the cake is done, I will try out this yarn. So this has its own texture. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to hold it two together. Like I'm going to hold it from the inside and the outside of the ball. I'm going to give that a try. I have no idea how it's going to work out, and it's going to be a different thickness than the yarn. But I did find that matches. I also found it the same yarn in a purple color, which matches. And then I also found We're Not Softy Baby in a purple color that matches. But again, these are all 3 weights, and I'm using, well, the Big Twist value is a 4 weight. Actually, yeah, these are both 4 weights. So I don't know, you guys. I just pulled these out because I wasn't sure how I'm going to proceed. And I might not end up using this at all because it's very, very thin yarn. It's a number 3. So in that case, I have another ball of this. So I might just attach that, another cake. So I might just attach that and keep going, and then it won't be exactly the pattern that I made before, but it'll be a little bit different. You might be thinking that I look different today because my hair is not all wavy, and that's because yesterday I decided to straighten my hair. And this is as straight as it wanted to be. And we talk about knots in our work. I had a massive knot in my hair. It was like that big. I was very scared. I mean, I asked my daughter for help, and I was thinking I might need to cut off some of this hair. But then I remembered what my niece told me. And she told me that when you're trying to untangle your hair, instead of pulling the comb all the way through your hair or working at the tops, work from the bottom up. So that's what I did, and it actually worked. I was very relieved. So I held that big chunk in my hand, and I started at the bottom, and it kept going up, and it kept going up, and that huge knot became smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh my gosh, I was so relieved. I just had to share this because my hair has been kind of curly and wavy for the last few months, and I have honestly let it air dry like that, so I haven't been brushing out all my hair. But then when I did it, I was so scared. But now that I did it, I realize how long my hair is, and I realize that I like it like this too. So I might just try and keep it straight for some time. Okay, so now, if I can move all of this, I want to share with you something else. I also found this yarn, you guys. It's Big Twist Twinkle in red, and it has sparkly stuff on it. So I know I'm not really making anything more for the holidays, but I thought maybe I could make like a little Santa hat with this and add some white. I wonder how many hats I could make with this. Maybe 2 hats. So I do give hats to the NICU, hats and blankets, which I haven't done for a while, but I'm just thinking if I could make this into a little Santa hat. And I do have the white color of this with the sparkle in it as well. I'm gonna see that. Maybe I can just make like, how many could I make? This is not a lot of yarn. I could make at least 2, but then I would have that white as the trim. Or I could do, yeah, because it's usually a red hat with a white trim. So I think I could make 2 hats, which isn't a lot, but something. Or maybe I can make a hat for our elf, or I could just make 1 regular size hat. I don't know. I found this scrap. I opened up my scrap bag because I was looking for matching colors for this blanket. And then I found this sitting there, and I was like, it's the holiday season. Let's try and use it. So there's lots of possibilities. Maybe I could make them into candy canes. I don't know. Something. I'm going to use this. So I'm going to keep it here. Okay. Now, I'm trying to donate some hats. So I have 16 hats and I have yarn in my car projects bag that I've kept to make hats with, but I realized I didn't take a picture of my pattern, which I wrote, and so I couldn't remember how many rounds of increases I had. I'm trying to see where it is. Actually, I think I wrote it quite recently. Where is it? I have it here in my book. I have it somewhere. Okay, I found it. Yeah, so yep, see, I didn't even remember what the pattern was. So yesterday when I went to pick up my daughter, I just did 3 rounds and then I stopped because I wasn't sure what round 4 is and then how many rounds of half double crochets. So I am finishing using my Cover Story Dreamland yarn. I think I have one more cake. I have a green cake. I don't know where I put it now. I might have put it in the yarn closet. Okay, so I have black cherry. This is a full cake. And then I have this much left of black cherry, which I think will definitely make 1 hat. So that's 4 hats. And then this will make 3 hats. So that's 7 hats. So 16 plus 7 is 23. So if I can finish these for this Friday, which gives me a day and a half to finish 7 hats. I mean, these work up really quickly. I can make one in under 25 minutes. So, okay. So let me just put some of this back and I am going to work on these. I need to really take a picture of the pattern so that I have that. Of course, I have other projects that are going on in the background, which I haven't shared yet on my channel, but I will be sharing them soon. And there's always lots on the go. I do not crochet in my sleep. I do not stay awake all night. I do not hurt my hands, but I crochet a lot. So I try to crochet, I don't know, like at least 1 or 2 hours every day. And that's going to change because now we're going into the holiday break and my kids will be home with me and then I will be traveling a little bit and just having some social obligations. So I will not be able to do my regular schedule, and that is going to be difficult. And I just say that because I'm so used to my routine. I'm so used to being able to crochet when I want to crochet. And I don't know, I feel like it really affects my mental health sometimes. So what I mean by that is that I sometimes feel this need to crochet and sometimes I feel a need to clean. And both of those things help me, not at the same time, of course, but sometimes I feel like, okay, let's clean up so I can kind of feel like my mind is clear. And then sometimes I feel like, okay, let's sit down and crochet so that my mind is clear. And yeah, I don't know how it's going to happen because I'm not going to be at home every day and I can't always take my crochet with me, even though I really want to. I mean, I think I'm going to have to pack one bag for myself, like one of my whip bags, because I can't live without my crochet, you guys. I just can't. I need it. It's my therapy. It's my best friend. It's my solace. It's my, there's just so many words to describe how it makes me feel. It just It calms me down. It makes me feel good from inside. And it really does have so many benefits. So I am going to try and be as regular as I can be on here in the next few weeks. But in case you don't see me, everything is fine. I'm likely just busy with social obligations, and I'm going to be back in the new year. So I won't be completely gone from here. I still post things on the community, post like daily. I'm very active over there. And I'm actually going to do a few things on my channel. So I am going to make a playlist of my whip and yarn chat sessions. I think I had like maybe 20 or 30 of them, but I never put it in a playlist. So I'm going to do that. So if you are crocheting or you're just doing something and you want my company, you can always click on that playlist and just, I can be your company. You know, I will chat and we will spend some time together doing what we love. And that will be that. So that is something that's happening. Also, I have a promotion going on. Okay, so I have my newest hat pattern is, sorry, just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I was saying is, let me just see where I am. Okay, what I was saying is that I have my newest hat pattern, the Dreamy Chunky Beanie. I actually did make a written pattern for it. So that is available in my Ravelry store. I know that having the YouTube tutorial is sufficient, but I know that some people actually prefer to have a written pattern so that they don't always need to be on their device. So in case you didn't know, I have 4 hat patterns and then I have a mandala pattern on my Ravelry. And until the end of this month, I'm running a promotion, so you buy 3 and get 1 free. So if you put all 4 hat patterns into your cart and you use the promo code DEC2024, you will get 4 hats for the price of 3. So that's right now, it's valid until the end of December. I'm going to see how that's going. If I feel like people need more time, then I might extend it a week or 2, but as for now, it's valid until December 31st, the end of the day. Okay, so I finished this round, which was, oh my God, I just have to count, which was my last round of increases. So I actually have not published this pattern. This is my own pattern, just a very simple half double crochet pattern. That looks really giant, but that is the pattern. And this is a very thick yarn, so that's why it looks this way. So now I just have to do a couple rounds of double crochets and then half double crochets, and then this hat will be done. So yeah, so I need to take a picture of this so I have it on my phone. And I have so many projects going on. I'm going to make another video which I will likely post. This one will go out on Thursday. That one will go out next week on Monday. I know that things are going to be busy with the holidays, so if you can't get to my videos right now, that's fine. But come back and watch it when you have a chance to. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!